We'll talk about Trent in just a moment. What did you make of the game? It was a great game, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Fulham played their part 2, Ipswich 2. I thought it was fantastic.
Not that 2-2 draw, the other one.
Oh, sorry, my bad. No, good game of football. You can always tell in those type of games, right? Liverpool, they were good, but they weren't at their best. You know, like when Liverpool sometimes come out the traps, you go, oh my goodness, here we go. But I thought Manchester United set up extremely well. I don't want to hear from now on no excuses about we don't know the system, because the system you played against Liverpool, you played really well. There were a number of really good performances. I thought Martinez was good. I thought Dalla was good. Bruno Fernandes was good. Ahmad, he's always good. Mazouari
was good.
Ugarte. So I don't want to hear any more about it's a 3-4-3. It's new because you've shown it against the very best team in Europe that you can do it. But I thought we played well. I thought Liverpool, you stifled Liverpool, and it almost looked like, and you don't often see this with Liverpool, it almost looked like we're running out of ideas in terms of how to attack, how to play. Man United capitalised. I know we're probably going to talk about that chance at the end, but I'm in the Xerxes camp with that chance. My only thing with that, right, in that
hold on. What do you explain yourself? You mean he was right to pass?
Yes, right. In that scenario, Harry Maguire is the better option because you're at an angle as well, and like if you miss it, everyone is going to scream at you. Why didn't you pass it?
That's
right?
why he passed it.
But the only problem with that is the way that the pass appreciation is that he bobbles it in. That's where not enough care has been put on the pass. If he rolls it on the ground and Harry Maguire still does that, people go, Maguire, what are you doing? But there'll be. Don't get me wrong. There'll be a load of people that will say Harry's got to score that. But the pass to him,
he shouldn't have squared it. If Harry Kane's through on goal and he's got Mark Gurhey next to him in England shirts in the final of whatever,
yeah,
Harry Kane ain't squaring that.
But there's a bit of a difference between Harry Kane
I know
and
what I'm
Xerxes.
saying. Strikers shouldn't square it.
No, but I'm telling you now, I would square it in that scenario.
Kai Havertz ain't squaring that.
Of course he is.
What, for Saliba?
Yeah, you have. Sometimes
He's not.
Harry Maguire's in a better position.
Are you squaring it?
I'd square it there.
For me,
I mean,
I'm centre half.
In my head, this is me being 100% honest with you.
You're not.
No, this is me being honest with you, right?
That was one of your favourite ways to score a goal,
Yeah,
by the way.
that was my finish, right? But listen to me. This is the honest truth. I'm giving you this 100%.
Why are you smiling?
No, I'm about to give you my...
You're such a liar.
No, I'm going to give you my honest assessment right now, right? Me in that scenario, yeah, would have passed it, yeah, not finished. But I would be absolutely fuming that he's there. Because I don't want to pass it. I want to score the goal, but
You're not passing that.
Have a look. I would have done it before. He's in the better position. The only problem with that situation at the end is the pass that Xerxes gives Harry Maguire is awful. It's such a hard finish, but I thought Man United played really well, set up really well.
Yeah, I agree with everything you've said apart from the pass. I think you should have taken it, but anyway, it's irrelevant. What's going on with Trent? What do you do with him? Because he was eventually brought off. Was it Conor Bradley? Was it during the second half? Was his performance that as bad as some people are making out?
I mean, it wasn't his best, but come on now, you talk about one performance. It's honestly sometimes.
Well, you say that it's not just one. We've seen that quite a lot from Trent.
Okay,
right?
this season he has been the best right back in the league. Name me one who's been better than him.
Okay, go on, carry on.
He's been better than him. Nobody. This season at right back, the only one that people have maybe said has rivaled him or has been in the conversation, and that's because Forest are doing well, is that Ola Aina.
Okay.
But Trent has been like exceptional. Yes, his performance yesterday wasn't up to the standards that he has shown, but I don't think it's got anything to do with Real Madrid. And even if it has got something to do with Real Madrid, right, that would be the case for any player. If you're on the verge of going to one of the biggest clubs in the world for free, there's still this contract talk going around in your head. It's going to affect him at some point. His performances this season, considering this is going on, hasn't affected him at all. He's been brilliant. I do think the pylon in this one particular game is a little bit extreme.
I agree with that.
A little bit extreme.
What I will say is there was a time when Liverpool had the best fullbacks in the Premier League with Robertson on one side and Trent on the other. That's not the case anymore, is it now?
You'd probably... Sorry, just quickly, right? Before we go back to that.
Yeah.
Before that game, these are Trent's ratings, right?
Who are they rated by?
So FootMob, which is a big mob, which is a big, right? So West Ham, 8.8.
He's out of what, 100?
Out of 10.
Yeah.
7.8 against Leicester. 8.2 against Tottenham. 7.4 in the Cup. He only played 45 minutes against Southampton. He had a bit of a drop of 6.6 against Fulham. 7.1 in the Champions League against Girona. 8.1 against Newcastle. So his standards clearly haven't slipped. Right. So for one game, for some people to go, he's a disgrace, you should never wear the shirt again.
But people have always got to find a narrative. Yeah, you're right.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. That.
Yeah, I heard that. That is nuts.
To never wear the shirt again for one performance.
That is insane.
And they didn't even get beat. Do you know what I mean? They didn't even get beat.
You are right. Feels like they got beat though.
Honestly,
doesn't it?
For him, he must wake up this morning and go,
what do I need to do?
Really, come on.
Well, listen, I want to talk Liverpool, obviously, and we'll open up the phone lines 03717223344. If you are genuinely one of those Liverpool fans that thinks he shouldn't wear the shirt again, we've seen similar with Marcus Rashford with Man United, right? With him suggesting he needs a new challenge, and now he's not played since he was on the bench, but he didn't play in that game.
He's not played at all since he said that.
And United fans saying, that's it, he's done now, off we go. Similar. I want to hear from Liverpool fans that think, you know what, I don't want to see him playing for Liverpool.
Wait, but Trent hasn't come out and said that he needs a fresh challenge. He's kept his mouth quiet.
I don't believe a Liverpool fan will phone up and say, I'm done with him now. Because he's a local boy. 2, he's world class, right? He's world class.
Yeah.
And 3, a one-man game.
So
I know
when I say world class, right? In terms of defensively,
he's passing, he's world class.
His technique is world class.
Yeah.
The only reason why I guess for Liverpool fans it hurts a lot more is because, and I've said it before, when you're a supporter of a football club, and Manchester United fans have it with Rashford, which is why it hurts more because he's one of your own. He's from Manchester.
Yeah.
Arsenal fans would have it with Saka. It would hurt more because he's like kids identifying with Saka. And with Liverpool, if you're a Liverpool fan, and you're from Liverpool, you're a Scouser, you identify with Trent because he's one of your own. He's walked the same streets you have. You've thought to yourself, is it possible to become a professional footballer? You look at someone like Trent, who's from the same background as you go, it is possible, so it hurts a little bit more.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take calls on that. We'll also take calls on whether or not you think it's okay. I don't know if you saw Alexander Martinez's shorts. Do you see that with a pocket on it?
No.
You see that? I don't know.
Salah.
Yeah, Mohamed Salah in the pocket.
I'll tell you what, though, got a goal of it, though.
Do you want to talk about Salah?
You can do.
Well, I know he's a great player, and you know he's a great player, but those are the type of games where you want to see world class. And he nothing.
No, he got a goal. Penalty.
He got a penalty,
okay, I agree with that. He wasn't great, but
I know he's a great player.
For every one of those performances.
Okay, but those are the type of games where I'm thinking Messi don't do that. Messi steps up.
Okay, well, John, let me just because you're annoying me.
You got a foot dot or whatever it's called.
Yeah, football. Because you talk about you talk about big games, right?
Don't come up with another player. Don't come up with Bruno.
No. I'm coming up with Salah in another big game.
Okay.
So
what about this game? Why can't you go this game?
Okay, I'll give you another game. Would you class Manchester City as a big game?
Not really, no.
Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah, but why can't you class this game?
No, because you're saying about he doesn't show up in big games.
No, I didn't say that. I said this was a game he should have showed up in.
Yeah. Okay, well, what I'm saying is there was a game.
I know he shows up. I'm being a little bit facetious.
Man City 2-0.
He shows up more often than not.
Goal, assist, and do you know what his rating was? 8.4.
What was your rating yesterday with foot dog?
Do you know what? It's still 7s.
Was it? You don't trust foot dog.
hey, foot mob.
Right, that's the thing, yeah. 0371.
Don't trust the hot dog.
Hot dog on his foot. 03717223344. If there's a Liverpool fan out there, honestly, hand on heart, can say Trent should never play for us again. I want to hear from you, United fans. Tell us about 3 at the back now. It looks like the United players are getting used to it. And also, if you work for Hot Dog, let us know.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.